Hi everyone, we are group number 5 and we were talking about big data in companies and how useful is for today companies and we will start with the history of big data, but also we will show some cases that could be useful for a study in or a signature. So we will start with the term of big data. The term began to be used at the end of the 90s, and that's because in that time was arrived the boom of with the advanced experience in fields like internet, mobile devices, and connection. But the history remains to 1800 BCE in the Upper Paleolithic. They use some data methods that were used with sticks, but also with bones. That was for show their accountability, but also they start to do this like saving their data, how they use their food and those stuff. But then we have in Babylon the use of the abacus, and is and still we use the abacus for first grade children. Um, is performed to do some calculations, but it was the first time that appeared some method to do this data history. The second century BC, we we will note as the first mechanical computer and were and was developed in Greece. So this had a bronze analog device and was designed to predict astronomical positions. It was used for astronomical studies and to mark the calendar, mainly in the exact days of the ancient Greek games. Then we have in 1663, John Ground performed the first known statistical data analysis experiment. Using this data, he theorized an alert system for bubonic plague across Europe. In 1880, we have Herman Holler and the US Census. He developed a tabulating machine, and with this, he reduced a job from 10 years to 3 months. Then in 1928, we have this German engineer, Fritz Flimmer, that patented the first magnetic system for storing data. The operating principles are used till today. In 1965 was the first data center in the United States and is projected to store DAX documentation and fingerprints on magnetic tapes. And then we have in 1989, Eric Larson speaks for the first time of big data in the sense that we know the expression today. This year also born business intelligence tools for analyzing business activity, but also operations performance began to become popular. In 1999, the term of big data, as we were saying, is analyzed for the first time in an academic study. In 201, Garner's Dow Lenny defines the three versus the big data. These are three concepts that define the term. These concepts are a volume, a speed, and variety. At the same time, they develop a software as a service, and the concept is popularized. In 2016, big data becomes the buzzword. The hiring of big data experts is generalized. Machine learning reached factories, and the Internet of Things begins to permeate everything. So we have this case of a study. The company is Verizon, and how was involved with big data. Data. Verizon use big data to enhance mobile advertising. They use a unique identifier that was created when the user registers in the website. The identifier allows advertisers to use this information from the desktop computer, and marketing messages can be delivered to your mobile phone using this information. So this is very useful when you want to go to your clients and start to be and you start to give some personalized services. But also we have but also we have another case of a study is Woolworths, and this is a largest supermarket grocery in Australia, and they use business analytics to analyze customer shopping habit. And the company nearly spends $20 million to buy stakes in data analytics company, and nearly $1 billion is spent on analyzing consumer spend habits and boosting online sales. So big data is very important for companies because they can use this for give their clients some personalizing services, but also they can use for their exactly needs that they have. So we have these advantages and disadvantages. Well, as advantage, we have that big data could could analyze what the clients need, but also some clients doesn't like that because it's like uh, recollecting their data to use just for the benefit of a company. Also, this um, is best for the efficiency, and also a correct analysis from big data could make get quicker in the develop of a product. Also, you can have a data security. This is very important because data is very useful for companies, and is like they have all this data for get closer to their clients. Also, you can upgrade your company. You can make new methods for your stocks, but also you can have in real time what is going on with your company. And well, that's all. Thank you very much. And thank you for my partners, Lisette and Andrea.